What a mess this is turning out to be. When you're ready, we can plan our next move at the briefing station.
Oh, okay. Alright, Iron Man goes into Storm. It's been a while since we last leave Storm, huh? Weather Mastery. Yo. Precise aim. Hey yo. Wolverine, Mr. Fantastic. If I could find him. There that boy is. A family man. Elastic Mastery. Precise Strikes. And Bounce Back. Okay. Malleable Body and Concentration. Okay. And then Penance. Penance goes into Iron Fist. So I'm gonna go ahead and get Penance up out of here. Put an Iron Fist. I think we've seen him once. That was like endgame stuff. You know? Hero for Hire. Fist of Iron. Agile Technique. Precise Strikes again. Focus Chi. Martial Artist. Okay. I still don't have to talk to anyone, right?
Meanwhile, the Eastern European nation has closed its
Unless
attack on American soil was conducted.
I feel like I don't have to talk to anyone here. Unless there's a special, like, nope, okay. I have no reason to talk to anyone here. Honestly. If we're being honest, bro. I have no reason to talk to anyone. To be quite fair. Yeah, I have no reason to. Let's keep it moving. I was just doing that so I can get the... What was it? Those, and I already have those, so. Let's keep it moving. Cut some time.
Fears seem to be coming to pass. Congress is debating a new bill, the Superhuman Registration Act. It would require all heroes to register with the government, whether they want to or not.
Which would mean the politicians get to tell us who the bad guys are. We need to make sure this thing doesn't happen.
To that end, we're heading down to Washington. I've been offered a chance to testify before a congressional subcommittee.
And I'm going to rally the people down there. We need to get a grassroots resistance movement going before the SRA can gain any momentum.
We want you to come along in case there's any trouble. We've got a Quinjet waiting to fly us down there. Let's go. We're coming up on DC, team, but the situation has radically changed during our flight, and not for the better. The city just came under attack by an unknown terrorist force. We're going to coordinate defense efforts with S.H.I.E.L.D. Buckle up, and be ready for anything.
This is S.H.I.E.L.D. Lieutenant Farrell. We've got some of the senators prepped for evac, but the zone's too hot to lift off. Eliminate the enemy forces in the area so we can get those SHIELD out. Finally, some backup.
Alright. I have no idea what that guy was saying. Like, no
This
clue.
might look easy, but it is.
Eliminate those terrorists. We need to get the senators to safety.
I get it. I would love to.
should proceed down the hill.
Oh, man.
Before they can hit us again.
Man, I'm just...
Approaching landing zone ETA. Incoming Sam, 2 o'clock. We're hit. Still got some left to go down. Hang on.
I'm just gonna fly.
Farrell here. We made it. We're under attack.
They don't call us uncanny for nothing.
Oh my god.
Didn't you see that coming?
No, she did not. There we go.
What a mess. I shouldn't have jumped a gun like that. That rocket came from the southeast. We need to take out whoever fired it before we can bring anyone else in. Those must be the guys who shot down our chopper. Take them out! Now!
Anyone else?
Sir.
You look so surprised.
And here comes Deadpool.
You stupid, vaguely foreign freaks! You ruined my vacation! And you, dumb as nails shield clones! I saw what you did to those cherry blossoms back there. You think those things grow on trees? And you think it makes me less of a man if I came here for the Cherry Blossom Festival, huh? You're laughing with your eyes! I can see it! Fine! Time for a little boss battle, suckers!
Now we saw them!
Ouch! I knew I should have sprung for the health meter enlargement
It's too easy.
I saw in that email. You're probably trying to clear out these terrorists, huh? Can I join the party?
I suppose you could join on a trial basis.
I'll join on any basis you want, as long as I get the keys to the Stark Tower executive washroom.
All clear, Commander.
I'll take things from here. Titanium Man seems to be behind all this. He just made off with some senators and took them underground. We'll cover the Capitol. You get down to the subway and pursue that tin-plated Russian and his pals.
Just us, what about additional shield support?
Can't spare anyone. I'm sure you can handle it on your own. Now get going.
She's mean. She gotta be so rude, bro.
Come on, that way, the subway.
Reed Richards has the ability to send all parts of his body at will, which he can great effect inside and out.
Titanium Man. Let's try to get him to say, move,
Hey, yo.
squirrel.
Now I understand why Reed Richards, why his wife is so low to him.
Russian bad guy, I'd head for some
Oh.
American chow. This way, to the food court.
You think you're gonna get away with this on my watch?
Oh damn, that guy got tore up.
Thanks. That big guy dragged Senator Lieber and the others toward Union Station. Keep going this way.
They don't call us uncanny for nothing.
Don't call us uncanny for nothing. Shut your ass up, girl.
Say what you want about Titanium Man. At least the trains are still running on time.
Fair enough.
The Americans, your precious representative is safe.
Stanley, the boy, the legend.
Do you have the courage to save him? Let us see.
Yo, bruv. Aha. Oh, I guess, I suppose we'll do Storm. She's an X-Men. There we go. Oh, come on. We'll do this. Defeat 10 foes after choosing Pro Reg. I agree with that statement, actually.
In the danger room.
Right, I'll get you.
Like they want to die. Ooh, can we stop for a cool, refreshing beverage? Guessing a product like Jets works up a mean thirst.
I bet it does. Yo, is someone gonna fight that guy?
I think you're done.
Why must I? Ah, shit. There we go.
When in DC, be sure to visit our scenic national parking garage.
Yeah.
Give you a second thought.
Yeah.
We will bury you.
Trying to escape with our elected representatives. Get your own, buddy.
Take your brave and corrupt leader back. I have no use for them now.
Hey man, we're whooping your ass right now, buddy. I'd have a hard time talking if I was you. See, I told you we were whooping their ass. Whooping that ass. That's what we're doing. We're stay because last time I went over there, did not work well for you, for your boy. It's 152.
From New York State. Good to meet you. You've done us a great service.
Gotta leave around here.
You
2:20.
heroes are okay in my book.
My time.
Maybe we should put this registration business on hold.
I hope so, Senator. The X-Men can scarcely afford to register their true identities with...
Say no more, Ms. Gray. I'm very familiar with the X-Men's uncanny exploits. Well, best of luck trying to catch that maniac. Like our state motto says, Excelsior.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
You don't look like the voting type.
Yeah, whatever. Hey guys, I'll take these pencil pushers back to the Capitol. Give me a call if you want to hang out again.
Americans, your deaths await you. Here you are once again, a nation divided. Only this time, with a little help.
That was easier than I thought.
Damn.
Democratic ideals will be your undoing once your own people turn against you.
Yeah, what he's saying is true.
Do you really think
Leave, bro. There that bastard is. Let me go ahead and get this guy right here. Come on now. There we go.
These mini sentry guns will give you something new to think about.
Dude, if it wasn't for the cutscene. We were easily like whooping them.
Your cowardly leaders, and you will become criminals.
Give you a second thought.
Come on now. There we go.
I could have done that in my sleep.
Oh, there he is. Ouch. Every time.
When this is done, no one will ever trust you heroes again.
Damn. My boy's angry. Cutscene.
You think you've won, but you haven't. You'll soon see. You have already lost everything.
And so, to answer your question, Mr. Senator, in spite of these recent events, I don't believe forcing superheroes to register with the government is the answer. This law would split the hero community right down the middle, with consequences I'm not sure any of us want to ponder.
Was that really your best shot?
Sneaking around doesn't become you, Steve.
Maybe I'll need the practice. Maybe we all will.
Don't be so melodramatic. This whole thing would affect you least of all. You're already deputized.
You almost sound like you agree with them. This Registration Act would tear down everything we've done, destroy a century-old tradition of...
I'm trying to save it, Steve. As much of it as I can, anyway. Don't you see where this is headed? All it's going to take is one more slip-up by anyone in a cape, and we'll be lucky if registration is the worst they do. They could just turn us all into criminals, hunt us all down.
No, they won't, Tony. Not in my country.
Now return to our special live episode of The New Warriors, coming to you straight from Stamford, Connecticut, where the Warriors have just been spotted by their super-villain quarry. Looks like it's on.
I've got Coldheart, you guys. Hey, somebody snag Nitro. He's rabbiting.
Don't worry, Speedball. I'm on it.
On your feet, Nitro. And don't bother trying any of your stupid exploding tricks.
Oh, baby, don't you even know? You're playing with the big boys now.
Reports now coming in from Stamford, Connecticut indicate a massive explosion in a residential neighborhood.
Just over 12 hours ago now, and preliminary casualties are said to be over 600. In Washington, rumblings on whether superhero reform should be brought to the table.
Following last week's devastating explosion, Congress has rushed through passage of the Superhuman Registration Act, with the president expected to sign it.
This is just completely insane, Hill. I won't do it.
I'm sorry, was it not clear I was giving you an order?
You're asking me to arrest people who risk their lives for this country every day.
No, I'm ordering you to obey the will of the American people, Captain. Either you help us bring them in, or we'll bring you in.
Weapons down, gentlemen. Or I...
Trank darts, now! Take him down! Take him down!
If you want to stay conscious.
You idiot. We were trying to save lives.
Of all the people to go underground, Captain America. Now every superhero who disagrees with the act suddenly has a leader. Maybe we should hold off until...
That won't be necessary, Mr. President. Registration can go forward as planned. We'll take care of Captain America.
And with the passage of the Superhuman Registration Act earlier this week, superheroes around the country are being forced to choose a side. Do they register with the government to uphold the law, or become part of an underground resistance movement? So far...
Can you believe this is really going down? The act kicks in at midnight, but word is S.H.I.E.L.D's gonna be here sooner than that, taking signatures. Or prisoners. I want to talk to Cage about it, but he's too busy arguing with Mr. Fantastic over there. Maybe you can break into their little powwow and get some sense out of him.